Welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey to uncover some of the most unforgettable stories our planet has to offer. From staggering feats of engineering to ancient legends, prepare to be amazed and entertained. So, buckle up, dear viewers, as we traverse continents and leap across centuries in pursuit of remarkable tales. Get ready to be surprised, amused, and perhaps even a little bit bewildered, because we're about to dive headfirst into the extraordinary. The Burj Khalifa. Piercing the clouds at a staggering height, it's not just a building, it's a declaration of ambition and human ingenuity. Constructing a building that stretches over half a mile into the sky isn't for the faint of heart. It requires nerves of steel, precision, and enough concrete to pave a path to the moon and back. Did you know that the Burj Khalifa is so tall that you can watch the sunset twice, once from the ground floor and again from the observation deck? And speaking of views, rumor has it that on a clear day, you can see all the way to Iran from the top. The windows are cleaned by a team of daredevil window washers who probably have the best office views on the planet. During its construction, the global financial crisis hit, leaving many to wonder if this towering symbol of prosperity would ever be completed. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, the Burj Khalifa persevered, becoming a beacon of hope. At such dizzying heights, the wind can be a fickle mistress, whipping around the tower with enough force to make even the most seasoned sailor seasick. Engineers had to design special dampeners into the building's structure to prevent it from swaying too much in the wind. Imagine that, getting seasick in an elevator hundreds of feet in the air. But all jokes aside, the Burj Khalifa is more than just a collection of fun facts and amusing anecdotes. It's a symbol of human ambition, a testament to our ability to overcome challenges. It's a place where the impossible becomes possible, where the sky is literally the limit, and where, if you listen closely enough, you can almost hear the wind whispering tales of human ingenuity. The Burj Khalifa stands as a shining example of what can be achieved when we dare to dream big. From the dizzying heights of the Burj Khalifa, we journey now to a structure that hugs the earth with serpentine grace, the Great Wall of China. Calling it a wall is a bit like calling the Amazon a stream. We're talking about a colossal dragon of stone and bricks snaking its way across mountains, deserts, and villages for thousands of miles. The Great Wall wasn't built in a day. It took centuries, countless laborers, and an astronomical amount of takeaway noodles. Its primary purpose was to keep out invaders, but walls can only do so much. Many cunning invaders simply bribed the guards. But the Great Wall remains an awe-inspiring sight. Imagine standing on its ramparts, gazing out over a sea of emerald green hills, the wind whistling through the battlements. Legend has it that the wall was a training ground for some of China's most skilled martial artists. One particularly amusing legend tells the story of a young woman named Meng Jiangnu, whose tears caused a section of the wall to crumble, revealing her husband's bones. The Great Wall of China is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a testament to human endurance and a symbol of a nation's determination. Even the most formidable of barriers can be overcome, sometimes with a little ingenuity, sometimes with a lot of tears, and sometimes with a well-placed bribe. From the winding dragon of the Great Wall, we travel now to the land of pharaohs, pyramids, and perhaps a few too many sand traps. Egypt. Here, rising from the desert sands like giant geometric sandcastles, stand the pyramids of Giza. Building a pyramid isn't your average DIY weekend project. It requires a level of planning, precision, and sheer manpower that would make even the most ambitious contractor break out in a cold sweat. We're talking millions of blocks of stone, each weighing more than a grown hippopotamus. How they did it? Well, that's a question that has puzzled historians for centuries. Some say aliens were involved, while others claim it was all down to clever engineering. But all hamster-powered construction theories aside, the pyramids remain one of the most enigmatic structures on Earth. They're not just tombs, they're time capsules offering us a glimpse into the beliefs and rituals of a civilization long gone. Did you know that the pyramids weren't always the sandy brown color we see today? They were originally covered in smooth white limestone. Imagine that, a gleaming beacon in the desert, visible for miles around. Legend has it that the pyramids are cursed. There are stories of archaeologists falling ill or suffering accidents after entering a tomb. One particularly amusing legend tells the story of a group of tourists who decided to spend the night inside the Great Pyramid. They came prepared with flashlights, snacks, and a Ouija board, but they forgot one crucial thing: a sense of humor. As the story goes, the tourists spent the entire night huddled together, convinced they heard strange noises and saw flickering lights. By morning, they were exhausted, terrified, and desperate to escape the pyramid's clutches. The ghostly noises were simply the sounds of the desert wind whistling through the pyramid's chambers. The moral of the story: when exploring ancient places, always pack a flashlight, a sense of adventure, and a healthy dose of skepticism. And if you happen to encounter the ghost of a pharaoh, offer him a Twinkie. From the sandy mysteries of Egypt, we arrive in the City of Lights, Paris. Here, standing proud against the Parisian skyline, is the Eiffel Tower. When this wrought iron latticework first graced the Parisian skyline, it wasn't exactly met with open arms. Newspapers ran scathing critiques, artists threatened to boycott the city, and one writer even claimed to wear blindfolds whenever he left his house. Little did they know that this supposed eyesore would become one of the most beloved and photographed structures on the planet. The Eiffel Tower, much like a Parisian waiter ignoring a rude customer, persevered. It stood tall through criticism, controversy, and even a world war, eventually winning over the hearts of even the most skeptical Parisians. With its graceful curves, intricate latticework, and breathtaking views, the Eiffel Tower is a testament to human ingenuity. But it's not just a pretty face. The Eiffel Tower changes color depending on the weather. On a sunny day, it shimmers golden. On a cloudy day, it takes on a somber gray hue. And in the rain, it gleams like a freshly polished silver spoon. Perhaps the most amusing story about the Eiffel Tower involves a con man named Victor Lustig. In 1925, Lustig, posing as a government official, managed to convince a scrap metal dealer that the Eiffel Tower was going to be demolished. He then sold the tower to the unsuspecting dealer for a tidy sum before skipping town with the cash. The dealer was so embarrassed by his gullibility that he never reported the crime. The Eiffel Tower, a symbol of love, a beacon of hope, and apparently a very convincing prop for a con artist. It's a reminder that even in a city known for its sophistication, a little bit of whimsy and humor can go a long way. From the City of Lights, we now journey back in time to ancient Rome and its most iconic landmark, the Colosseum. Imagine a stadium so grand that it could hold the entire population of a small city. The Colosseum could accommodate up to 80,000 spectators, all eager to witness gladiatorial combat, wild animal hunts, and public executions. It was the Super Bowl, the World Cup, and WrestleMania all rolled into one. But the Colosseum wasn't just about bloodthirsty entertainment, it was also a marvel of engineering, a testament to the Romans' mastery of architecture. The Colosseum's complex system of arches, vaults, and tunnels allowed for the efficient movement of thousands of people. Gladiators were the rock stars of their day, captivating audiences with their skill and bravery. There were the retiari, who fought with nets and tridents, the secutores, armed with swords and shields, and the bestiari, who faced off against wild animals. Life as a gladiator was dangerous, with a high mortality rate. One amusing anecdote tells the story of a gladiator who, after surviving countless battles, decided to retire and open a tavern. When asked why he would give up the excitement of the arena, he simply replied, "I just wanted to live long enough to enjoy a good glass of wine without worrying about someone trying to stab me." The Colosseum wasn't exactly known for its hygiene. With thousands of people packed into its stands, things could get a bit fragrant. Perhaps the Roman phrase "panem et circenses" should have been amended to include "and a strong stomach." And so our whirlwind tour of the world's most unforgettable stories comes to an end. From the towering heights of the Burj Khalifa to the ancient stones of the Colosseum, we've witnessed the extraordinary and the hilarious side of human history. But our journey doesn't end here. There are countless other stories waiting to be told and wonders to be explored. So if you enjoyed this adventure, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next expedition. Until then, keep exploring, keep laughing, and remember, the world is full of surprises just waiting to be discovered.